Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video and potentially final video on BallySpring. We'll see how we get on today, whether this is going to be the last one or not, I'm not sure. But basically what we're going to do, we're going to continue with selling all of the products we've got. So that's the straw, the grain, all the different grain crops, the milk, some eggs left and some dairy products. So yeah, all that sort of stuff needs to be sold today. If we can get round to all that today, depends whether we've got time or not. So yeah, first of all we're going to sell the last load of straw bales. I will, before we leave, just check the price, just to make sure that we're going to the best price. 130, yeah, I think that's the same place we were going to before. So yeah, we'll head there, get the last load of straw dropped off, and then we'll come back. We've got some hay bales, so we'll take them as well. We'll sell the hay bales today. Then we'll probably move on to the milk selling, and by that time it's currently October, but we're going to move on to November fairly shortly because the time is, the light is getting a bit dim, I suppose. It's getting towards the evening, so yeah, it won't be too long until we're ready to move time on to the next month. So we can get out of here, okay. It's actually surprised me. I thought that this lorry would have been a bit more of a challenge on some of these turns, but actually it's doing alright. Obviously there's been a few occasions where it's been a bit tricky, but most of the time I'm actually getting around okay, which is quite surprising actually. I thought a vehicle this length on these roads would have been a bit more of a challenge, but we seem to be managing, which is good. So yeah, I'll get on with selling the bales and then we'll move on to selling something else. So that's the straw and the hay bales sold, apart from the round ones, which we can still sell. We've laid them manually though. But what I thought we did mention last time actually about doing is getting the grass field cut one more time for some silage. Thinking probably we should do that now before we move time on, and then that'll give the bales more time to ferment. So what I'll do, yeah, I'll get the mowers on. I think actually I'll use the other tractor. This tractor's actually got a little bit less power, so this is probably better off on the mowers, I think. It's probably not a lot in it, but probably put this one on the mowers and then put the Fendt on the baler. I'm not sure which one's got a higher horsepower requirement, really, the mowers or the baler, but I'll probably put the New Holland on the mowers this time and then put the Fendt on the baler, and it's a windrower as well, isn't it? But we don't need that for this because it's going to be silage. But it's going to be used anyway, no matter what. You can't remove it from the baler. So yeah, we'll do that now. I'll just get everything set up and then I'll get the follow me to follow me down to the field with the baler. I'll drive the mowers. So we'll leave that there. Fendt on the baler. Obviously they'll need wrapping as well, which will be a separate operation, but we'll still get the mowing and the baling done in one go. So here we are, here's the baler. Get that on. Oh, it's got a straw bale almost about to pop out, it's finished almost 98%. I don't think that will turn into grass, I think it'll be a straw bale. But never mind, that's fine, we can still sell it. Right, follow me on the New Holland. We'll get down to the field, we'll get set up, and we'll get that mowed and baled for silage. It won't take too long with this size of setup. It's probably only going to be a few minutes work. Hopefully the baler will get around there without getting stuck. It's one of the tricky areas. Yeah, it has got stuck, hasn't it? Yeah, I thought that might. It's one of the hardest parts of the map to navigate that. So far, any of that I've seen. Yeah, we'll tap back to that. Let's sort this out. That's it. Right, okay, so we'll try that again. Get the follow me on again. Hopefully this time we'll manage to get to the field without any incidents. And we'll make a start with the silage making. The very last silage in the series this will be. So I'm not 100% sure yet whether this will be the final episode or whether we'll have one more after this. It really depends on how well today goes. I think if we weren't doing the silage we would have finished it today. I think possibly this might take it over to an additional episode, but we'll see. I could always do 2 slightly shorter episodes or 1 very long one. I don't know yet. But certainly there's not a lot more to do on this series. It's really just a case of selling everything. And obviously this silage now. But I thought it would be a shame to leave this field with a good crop of grass in it when it's just going to get wasted. Otherwise we might as well get a bit more money for the silage, I suppose. So we'll unfold the mowers. Here we are, the helper's turned up. So this is going to be swath dropping anyway. Split to swath dropping, yep, there we go. Get it turned on. Get the front one on as well. Just go around this bend and then we'll get the other baler turned on as well. So it's currently not switched on. You just stop there, we'll get you unfolded. I think we can make the biggest size of bales for this as well because our wrapper can actually do the biggest bale size, which is nice. So yeah, unfold that. And oh, it did turn into a silage bale, I think, or did it just delete the straw bale? I'm not sure. There's no straw bale coming in anymore though. Or is this too close now? Should be okay. Yeah. So we will get this done. The helper will follow me around, hopefully, getting that baled, and then we'll just have to come back with the wrapper and get the bales wrapped. So we'll get on with that now. Just finishing off the mowing. Last little bit, oh, probably could have got that actually in one go, but never mind. Come back and get that little bit. And that is all the mowing complete now. That's the final bit of mowing of this series. So we'll get the mowers packed away. The follow me is just finishing off the baling. Just move out of its way, and then we'll get that to follow me back to the yard once it's been folded up. I'll just take over, I think. It'll be quicker. It turned on, it turned itself off, and I disconnected it, that's I. Right, there we go. So we'll turn that off, hold it up, and does it need unloading? Oh, it's annoying. It's 93% of a bale, so I'm not going to quite guess it. It's picked it all up. That's one. I suppose one good thing about this is it doesn't miss any bits, but that also means that if it's almost a full bale but not quite, there's no miss bits to go and collect up. So we're never going to get the full bale. But not to worry, it's not a major problem. That it's only one bale. So yeah, we'll get back to the yard, drop the mowers off, and then we'll put the wrapper on and go and wrap those bales. And then once that's done, we'll move time forward to the next day, November, and get all the or start selling all of the grain and stuff and the milk. By that time, once that's all sold, hopefully the silage will be ready, and then we'll sell the silage as well. That may or may not be today. I don't know yet. I'm just worried that because there's not a lot more to do, and if I don't get it quite all done today, there's not going to be enough to do to make a decent length episode in the final episode. So that's why I'm kind of thinking maybe to finish it today, if possible. I don't really know. I don't know. I'm just basically playing it along as I go and see how we get on, basically, is what I'm thinking. And then if it's going to take me 2 or 3 hours of real time, then it's too much work really for one episode. But if I can get it done in an hour or so, hour and a half, I don't know, that'd be okay. There is this grass here as well, but there's not much point cutting that. It's not a big area. So we'll drop these mowers off in here. The wrapper's right next to us, that's convenient. All we have to do is just turn around. Oh. Ah, look. Yes, you blocked me in there. I suppose this could go in that shed as well, actually, because it's already here. This next to the wrapper, and then we'll pick the wrapper up. We're not going to be needing the lime spreader again, so it's not much about blocking that in. Oh, oh no, it doesn't fit in the shed. It's too tall. It is very tall, actually, that. Never mind. We will continue with this tractor. We'll just finish dropping the mowers off. Then pick up the wrapper. That's the mowers dropped off. Now we get the wrapper. It's a bit of a faff turning around and getting each thing dropped, but we're nearly there now. And the wrapper. There we go. Right, got it. So yeah, we'll go and wrap those bales now, the silage bales, or wrap the grass bales for silage in that field. And then, like I say, we'll move on forward in time. It is going quite dark. I have slowed it right down to real time because I didn't want it to go completely dark. It wouldn't make for a very good video if it was dark. And then, yeah, like I say, we'll do the silage will ferment overnight and into the next day. And then hopefully by the time we've got everything done, it'll be ready to sell. Okay, so that's all of the bales wrapped, I think. We've got them all. It did take a bit of time, that actually. It was quite a big job. So the way it's looking, I would suggest we'll probably be doing another episode after this one, which is no bad thing. Definitely nice to keep the series going for a little bit longer. But it's difficult working to an unknown sort of time because I don't know exactly when I'm going to get access to the new game. If I get early access at all, or whether it's going to be just a case of I get it on the release day, I don't know. But what I'm thinking is we'll do one more episode then after today on this map, and then maybe a few days gap, and then we'll start the new game on whatever day I can do that. Because I can't really see any point trying to continue this series when there's nothing really I can do, and I'm not going to benefit from it in the game. You know, there's no point drilling the fields again because I'm never going to harvest them. I know I've said this before, but I don't really see the point of doing that. It would be probably a bit boring because who's going to want to watch me drill the field and then never harvest them? So I think, yeah, so we'll aim for that. We'll sort of do a bit more today, and then I said I was going to move time forward, didn't I? Yeah, let's get that done. Let's move on to November. We've just got the rain out of the way. This can go in the shed now, can't appear. Yeah, so we'll, like I'm trying to say, we'll get a few things sold. But slow down time again. Oh, it's raining. Get a few things sold today, and then obviously continue with the selling next time. Because I don't know, I think the silage bales probably won't be ready yet anyway. We've got some more TMRs to feed to the cows. Might as well keep the cows fed because they're still producing milk. We'll obviously have quite a bit of milk to sell. I haven't sold milk for a while, so I think the cow milk tank will be quite full. Let's have a look to see how much milk they've actually got. Once I tip this, there we go. Cows. Yep, 57,500 litres of milk. And the goats have also got some milk. They've got 5,500 litres. So, yeah, lots of milk to sell. And the ducks are okay. They've still got some feed, and they're still producing their eggs. So that's emptied. Probably get another load as well of TMR. Yeah, we won't be mixing any more TMR. There's still probably about 90,000 litres in the mixer. So we might as well use it. $83,000 litres left, so yeah, might as well give it to the cow because that'll convert to milk, and we'll get that sold at some point. Probably do the milk right at the end actually because they're still producing milk, so might as well just do all the milk, let it build up as much as possible, and then sell it all in one go. But today we will still have some more things to sell. We've got some grain, I'm sure, to sell today, which I'll need this trailer for actually. So once I've emptied it, let's fill up with something to sell. Check what's the best price at the moment. Do that now. So we've got 64,000 litres of milk in total. Canola is best price in November. Good. Right, we'll do canola then. 41,000 litres of that, and the best price is there. So we'll tag that and check the map. Which one is that? Oh yeah, by the dairy. So yeah, we'll do a bit of selling now. just been having a look at what else we can sell today, and the other thing that's best price in November is the peas. So we'll get the peas sold next. Start the selling, or loading, sorry, of the peas. There they were, that's it. So it's 37,000 litres of peas, and the best price for those is at BallySpring Mart. Is that the same place as we just went? I think it probably is. Yes, it is. So yeah, back to the same location again. Probably just jump cut this time rather than time lapse it all, because you won't want to see the same journey again, I'm sure. It's just exactly the same but with a different crop in the trailer. So yeah, we'll get this loaded up. I'll get driven or drive over to the BallySpring Mart where we're going to sell this, and then we will sell this. I'll show you how much we get for that. On the canola we got 83,000 was it? I think. I can't remember. You can go back in the video and have a look. Plus the bonus, so not too bad at all. We've got 485,000 now in the bank. So that's, yeah, really good. Really looking very, very good. But yeah, I'll just get these loaded up, and I'll see you over at the sell point. Just arriving now at the BallySpring Mart where we're going to sell the peas. Here we are. So let's find out how much we're going to get for the peas. Still raining, but the forecast is currently showing that the rain should clear away fairly soon, so that's good. Because it's never nice working in the rain. Okay, so this is looking pretty good. Over 500,000 now in the bank. Very good. Wow, over 600,000 now, and it's 106,300 for the peas, plus the £9,600 environmental score reward. So that is amazing. That peas they had less peas as well than canola, so they're definitely worth doing. That's very good. Unfortunately, the beans are not so good because, although they are worth a lot, we're not going to be able to sell them at their best price, I don't think, because their best price is in June, and we're never going to get to June unless we skip loads of months, which I don't really want to do particularly. So unfortunately, we're not going to get as much for the peas. Sorry, the beans, the field beans. But everything else should be sold at its best price. All the other crops we've got now are best priced in December, so not too long at all away. So what we might do, we'll probably finish the episode here when we get back to the yard, and then in the next episode we'll move time forward to December, and then we'll be able to sell most of the crops at their best price then. The only thing we can't sell at its best price will be the field beans. Also, the silage will be best priced in December as well, and I think even the milk is a good price in December. So December is a good selling month. It's actually worked out quite well. So we're going to be finishing these series in December, I think, and that's when most things are at their best price. So that's really worked in my favour. I'm pleased about that. It's good, and yeah, I don't know what we're going to finish with, but a lot more than I was expecting. I'm already on 600,000, and we've only sold 2 lots of crops. We've still got all the silage, all the milk, all the eggs, the dairy products, and all the other grain crops that we've still got in storage. So yeah, lots of selling still to do. Certainly going to fill another episode. I think I was being very optimistic by thinking I was going to get it all done today, because there was no chance of that. So a lot more work, as always. It just tends to be the case, but yeah, a lot more work than I expect to get a series finished. So yeah, we'll be finishing on, I think it's going to be episode 87, with the final episode, I think, on BallySpring. I believe this is going to be 86. I think you all know that already, but I think it is 86. Yeah, so I think that'll probably do for today. I'll just back under the elevator and get that ready to load with the next crop, but we'll do that in the next episode. Just try and get around here. Oh, I don't want to forget as well that I put the oats, I think it was, in the other grain store at the other yard. I'm going to try and not forget that. That'll be next episode though, so I'm not going to be recording that today, but yeah, I don't want to forget that. So I've got some oats in storage, which are at the other yard. 50,000. Well, some of them might be in this one actually, but certainly I know we harvested this field of oats, and they went to that yard there. It looks like, yeah, there was an oat field here as well, so it's annoying. Some of them are in there, some of them are in here. So I don't want to forget that. But anyway, for today, that will probably do for now. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.